How's it? I hope everyone's good. So, I just want to discuss broken introspection. First of all, I definitely do believe Bale sound is the sound that I personally came up with myself. I haven't heard the type of sound prior to me doing it. Yeah, but again. So today I just want to share with you guys what I think inspires the sound, how I do the sound, and like the most important things I go for when I do the type of sound. Okay, first of all, so let's just listen to what I have up. It's a track that yeah, that's it. Don't think that sounds too bad. Anyways, so let's get into it. Like the first thing that I always make sure to do is tempo. Tempo of the track is always important. With broken introspections that I do, I always make sure I work around 110. That's like the average pace I work on, and most of the broken introspections are around that pace. I have a 111, 112. Like this one is 109, but get the BPM is always around 110, like maybe 108 to 112. I make sure like it's slowed down. And secondly is vibe, like the vibe, definitely like rhythm. I give it to it drums most of the time. That type of vibe, like always the kick is broken kick, not like the normal 4 to the floor. Okay. Because Tina we kind of like used to I don't know what I should use as an example. Like the normal kick. Okay, let me do this. That's dope. Also, it would work, but that's not what I do with broken introspection. I make sure like the kick is always broken, hence the term broken introspections. That's why kick like that. So and the other thing is vocal. I always. I think vocals are quite important when I do these things, and not all of the tracks of the broken introspections have vocals, because I think there's one. Is there one? I think Kona I don't think there is any. Oh, it's the one that I did a remake on up on the channel. I think it was Winnie Kumalo. Live My Life remake. I don't have a vocal on that one. If I get a vocal, I'll definitely push it in there. And when I was doing it just as a remake on the channel, like the videos that I normally do. Yeah. And yeah, that's the only broken introspection again a vocal. I feel like vocals always give it any sense of a feeling, because of vocals, how vocals work quick with tracks. And the broken introspections, I make sure to keep them simple. So if they are simple, I know each and every element I have with track will be heard clearly and will play a role yayo, like to the most extent possible. So that's why I keep like my drums very simple. I make sure I don't add a lot of things good track. And then we move on to something else, which is chords. Chords. As chords, I try to keep them simple. Just that simple chord progression. You can see there's not much quick chords. And guys, one thing I have to say, as much as these things looks very easy to do, I think like to know the combination of sounds and be able to hear what type of sound would work with what is the most difficult part. Because you might try this yourself, but you'd definitely be shocked how everything is not coming together. But now I feel like I'm quite confident. I know what works with what, and Londo is done by experience. I have a lot of experience, and you feel yonke. And this is what's supposed to be the pet. And I was gonna getting a call. Oh. Now it's just as simple because it just follows the chord progression, just like I usually do most of is in those So I also have this thing to like quite to top it off. This is just a progression on top of just a little solo nyana on top of my progression. You're not this one. So what I'm gonna do, let me switch off is as you can see, it's simple, guys. It's not something that you cannot come up with even yourself. You can do this because I don't put much effort when I come up with a progression. It's just something very simple. Okay, now let's just listen to that with chord yonke. Barabarabam. Okay, it's just that. But as I've said, I have nice vocal chops which I've taken from this vocal. I actually got the vocal as I feel like. Okay, before that, let me talk about a melody. Now it's a very simple melody which it's 2 layers at this point, but you can hear it being automated here, part like color. think that's like the melody killed that way. So again, I have Nez keys. It's the same progression of the chords, and then I have the solo on top, just like I did Kulaya Kulea. And then Tibenale vocal again. I think this tops everything.
I feel like my emotions are numb. I actually don't feel like saying anything to you. My words, or whatever that I would like to say,
Sounds dope.
would be just useless. So kindly let me walk away. You'll be fine.
So with that, the vocal I actually got as a voice note, but I just like processed it a lot to get to the sound. And then as vocal chops come from this vocal, because there's this part up.
I feel like
You can hear it delayed, which is a lot kula vocal. It's the first part chopped to give up. And then back on the second part.
my emotions.
You can hear this one is penned to the right and the other was penned to the left. So I always use the technique, here's vocal chops every time. So guys, you can hear and feel essential emotion, cooler track. That's what I always prioritize on good broken introspections. I want them to be emotional, but still have love vibe of her track, but keeping like emotion. That's how I do as well, guys, and this is just one of them. I'll definitely cover a few more that I've done. I think I'll be covering I have to cover Lega Black Coffee. Not these tears. I'll definitely have to cover those again. And then I did cover like Easy to Love Yona here also, but I'll definitely be bringing more of these. But for now, sharp, Chants, let me bounce.